It's day 2. Let's get to work. On that camera finished, replace the lights on the back. Yeah, let's do it. I was very kindly sent. I've sent a load of these flashes, or strobe lights, repeater strobes or whatever. But it doesn't actually say on them what they are. I don't know if they're like, but I didn't know if they were constant, they're like marker lights. However, I've had a quick look at the wiring and we have this yellow wire here, so I assume that is the one that you use for changing the flashing pattern. So I'm assuming they are strobes. So I'm going to replace all of these ones with these. I want to see if they work first. I love a little bit of Chinese wiring. Don't want to give you more than 5 strands. Old crappy Chinese lights are done off. I've ripped all the loom out, everything off. So all we're left with is a power feed. And I'm going to replace them with new Chinese crappy lights. But at least they're better than the old ones. They seem to, the Chinese have upped their game a little bit. Can you see me, or am I just a silhouette? Silhouette of a man. Nearly finished. Just putting new flashing strobes on. I ended up replacing all of the wiring. I haven't used any of the original wiring because it was all just shit. So, ow, fucking twat. It's older, it's hot. Right, just to show you what I've been dealing with. So there's a nice, that's my wiring. All of the earths are basically, you see it, just wound around the mounting bolts. None of these work, and all of the earths, every single one of those earths is literally just wound around the tail of the screw that holds the light onto the body. Don't get me wrong, it'll work. An earth's an earth, but it doesn't work all the time, and it won't last for long. So I haven't filmed a lot of this because it's boring. It was boring to do it, so it's going to be boring to watch it. So I saved you from the boredom. I've proper just burnt myself with a bit of solder. I wanted to get so much more done, but I've ended up like rewiring all of it. Oh well. Once it's done, isn't it? It's quite therapeutic doing a bit of soldering. If you're in America, it's solder. If in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, because I know that you Americans will not put 2 and 2 together. I've just lost a load of viewers there, haven't I? Right, let's set the flashing pattern on these, and then we'll do the big, show you what they all look like when we're like driving on the, well, when we're rescuing people off the side of the A1 and stuff. I want the like triple flash. There we go. I'll get these all covered up and then I'll show you. Okay, so I'm not planning on doing too much more. However, I do want to replace this switch. Okay, I think I'm done for today. I haven't got around to doing the camera, but I've replaced all those switches. So that dodgy one is replaced with that. I've got 3 rocker switches now. So this one's wired in. So there we go. Now the plan is, that's obviously roof beacon, that's going to be all my other flashies, all my other strobes, and then that's going to be the camera once I've done it. So the camera will be on that switch. I think you'll agree that all looks a lot smarter than that. Morning guys, it's about 3 days later now since the last bit of footage I filmed for you. But I realised I hadn't really shown you the finished article. So here's the switches. You see them? So this is the beacons. So off, on, right. So there's my beacons. I fitted these work lights. I haven't wired them in yet, so that's the next job. And they are going to go on this switch here. And then this is on That's my rear view camera. Look at that bad boy. So I can see the car, don't have to keep looking over my shoulder. I can see, check everything's okay, check my straps. I've just thought, guys, one thing I forgot to say. Remember, giveaway. If you want one of these reverse cameras, it's really good. Tell you what, I am really impressed with it. Simply tell a friend about the channel, make sure you subscribe, write something in the comments. Don't care what you write, you can just tell me a story, you can say, I want one of those, I don't care. I'm gonna get somebody else to pick a name at random who doesn't know anybody. I'm doing a giveaway. So let me know in the comments. This is like the third car of the day today, Fiat 500 with some coolant issues. I've had a lot of comments about the way I'm strapping. These are Y straps. They're supposed to go round here and they create like a choke over the top and then you strap it to the spec. Please don't think that it's out of ignorance that I strap it like this. I don't like using Y straps. I don't think they're safe. The amount of cars I go to where the wheels have sheared off, where the hub bolts or the wheel bolts have sheared and the wheel's off, any pulling force outwards, which is what a choker will do, and it'll pull it that way, the force is pulling it that way, I don't like it. I've been to enough wheels off to know that that happens, so I would rather have all the force downwards, pulling it down into the spec. That's why I wire it like that. Oh sorry, that's why I strap it like that. So Charlie's working his nuts off at the minute. This is the third car so far today and it's 11:24. Right, guys, this was the maintenance video. Let's put you up there while I get ready. This was the maintenance video of the little bits and bobs I did. The other thing I didn't film because it's just 2 screws, but I changed the MAF on Penny and I went down to Cheltenham yesterday to visit my gran and didn't miss a beat, so that's all good. So Penny sorted, so all the vehicles, touch wood, are running okay at the minute. As always, thank you for your continued support. I do want to give one shout out. You know who you are, I'm not going to mention your name though. I got a message off a guy who's a fighting talker, subscribed and a paid up member to the channel, and he sent me a message and said, mate, I'm going through some really hard times at the moment and I want you to know I've had to cancel my my subscription just for a couple of months while I get myself back on my feet. It's £5 a month. And I was like, mate, listen, you sort yourselves out. Like, that money does not go to me, it goes on the transit, which is for the channel. So please don't, it's not like I depend on that money from their subscriptions, from the memberships to eat. And Jesus Christ, as far as I'm concerned, this is all for, you know, a bit of fun and to see how big we can grow this. You're with me, you're supporting, and that's fantastic. But Jesus Christ, there is the guy who it is. Much love to you, mate. Your name's not coming off the back of the truck. You sort yourself out, and you're, as far as I'm concerned, you're one of the OGs of the fighting talkers. You're staying. Guys, it's been amazing, as always. Thank you for coming along and watching me solder some stuff and various things. I can't even remember what we did now. Oh, oil change on this, didn't we? We did all that. But yeah, the trucks are in a better way now. I've still got to make some bits of wood, get some lengths of wood cut, but I'm going to do that later with my circular saw. Feel like a carpenter, feel all manly. Guys, have a great week, have a great weekend. Much love. See you on the next one.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep.